Okay, so interesting topic that isn't a new topic because myself and many other fans speculated this during season 7, and that's despite the fact that Sabrina plans to freeze her eggs, she is probably already pregnant by Rich, but doesn't know it. Now, my biggest question is, given the fact that she's gone to the hospital so many times and has been going through the procedure necessary to get her body in the right state of health and hormonal balance and stuff to have her eggs extracted. I'm no expert in how this procedure works, but I would think that it would be, I don't know, tested or confirmed by the hospital or doctor that if she was pregnant or not. I mean, like I said, I could be wrong. I just don't know how this works, but I just feel like they would have done some kind of test just to make sure she wasn't pregnant, but I don't know. But it seems to me that in this upcoming episode, Sabrina is probably going to break up with Rich when they go to dinner at that restaurant. And I was having a pretty interesting conversation with another fan this weekend in regards to if Sabrina is pregnant now or not, or if she was manipulating Rich or not. And I looked at it from this perspective. Even though season 8 is possibly the top contender for worst season ever, one of the things I will give it credit for is that season 8 is a season where some of the characters are finally dealing with the consequences of their bad choices. With Danny, it's her losing her job. With Andy, it's losing her job. With Sabrina, I don't really see her dealing with a bad consequence just yet. Fatima, well, her going after Gary last season allowed Robin to get a lot of incriminating evidence on her, and she's working under her mortal enemy Hayden. So there's that. And not to mention she had to grovel to Karen to apologize, but whatever. But when it comes to Sabrina, well, also Karen is the poster child, the writer's favorite, so she never has to go through any punishment. But Sabrina, I don't believe she's dealt with anything major this season. I mean, obviously the biggest hurdle has been Rich not being a viable sperm donor. But given the fact that you could argue whether or not she manipulated him, into being a sperm donor, her getting pregnant by the man that she doesn't want to have a baby with anymore due to his sperm problem, that will be a wild consequence of all the sex they had last season. And then for her to kick him to the curb and then, try to vouch for Damani instead, but then kind of find out she's pregnant, that will be some wild stuff. That's pretty much how I look at it. So that's only if the writers want to take the wind out of her sails due to the fact that all the other girls are paying for their own their own decision making. So what's the deal with Sabrina? I mean, like I said, you could argue her punishment is her boyfriend not being able to donate sperm, but for her to get pregnant by the man that she no longer wants sperm from, dang, that would be pretty dark. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.